Okay, I watched some very interesting YouTube videos recently. One of which was this Italian guy speaking perfect English. He says that he's an English teacher, okay, and he reads a lot of books. So he speaks very good English. I mean, easy to understand, very clear English, okay? And he's fluent, of course. And I was mesmerized with him, how he speaks, because it's so beautiful. He doesn't sound like a native speaker or anything, but he just speaks beautifully and in his own way. I mean, he sounds very himself. He's himself when he speaks English. So that's what I admired him the most, okay? And he writes very good English also, probably because he reads a lot of books and he introduces some books, or maybe a lot of books, but I've only watched a few of his videos so far, so I don't know how often he introduces books in his videos, okay? And one of the videos I watched was about you should write a book, okay? And when I watched this title for the first time, I was like, what does it mean? You should write a book. Could I be a book author? Okay, yeah, I know that many people write books and it's becoming easier and easier for you to write a book and publish yourself, right? Now you don't have to publish physical book. It's okay for you to publish like a Kindle book, right? It's like just PDF, right? Yeah, I understand that. But what he says in his video was that you have your own story to tell. Everybody has a story to tell, even though you are not someone famous, someone special, someone extraordinary, someone like celebrities, okay? And if you want to help someone, and if you have something to tell, okay, tell others, then you can write a book, okay? And the book doesn't have to be like a very thick book, all right? And he introduced some books about very famous books, like this famous book only has 90 pages, and this book is about 80 pages, and this thick, very thin, okay, actually, and it's easy to finish reading, okay? And you don't have to write this thick book, but you can just write this thin book, which is easier for you to do, right? And so, and it sounded really encouraging to me, because I love writing myself and I always wanted to be a writer, okay? And ever since I started studying English at the age of 28, at first I couldn't write in English much because I just didn't know how, okay? But now I have written so many things in English, and now I think my writing skills are much better than they used to. Okay, and I love writing, and now I read someone's writing in English, and then I can understand in which level he or she is. I mean, his or her English level. Okay, because as I said, at first I couldn't write anything, right? I didn't know how to write, because I only knew a limited number of sentences that I could write myself, and all those sentences that I was write were just simple and too short, and they were like from textbooks or somewhere, very traditional, boring, okay, sentences. But now I can make them sound a bit more colorful and enjoyable and spicy and entertaining, okay, because I've written so much English so far. Okay, so it's very interesting how your language abilities have actually improved, how they are improving. Okay, at first I couldn't write very good English, but now I can enjoy writing English, and I can communicate with people like my favorite YouTubers, okay, my favorite YouTubers, and so I feel very happy when my favorite YouTubers reply to my comment, okay. This makes me the happiest